welcome. So grateful to have you all. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Sorry, there's something in my eye. I put glitter on my eyes and then it gets always in my eyes. So. Yay! Hi everybody. So happy to have you all. Please like the video on your way in. How was everybody's weekend? How's everybody doing? I'm continuing my popular famous exes live that a lot of you seem to love, so I will continue with it. I'm going to start off with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, and yeah, so let's get right into it. I've burned my Palo Santo, have my crystals here, turquoise, selenite, rainbow quartz, to protect the energy and to enhance intuition. I do have some videos coming out very soon. I just did some of them. I just recorded some of them. That's why I usually take so long to get on the live. Sorry guys if you waited. I just don't know how long my videos are going to be when I record them. So yeah, let's get into it. How's everybody doing? I'm going to start with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I did say, in fact, if you watched my videos for some time, it's very accurate in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard outcome. I knew he was going to win. In fact, I want to see if he is going to win his libel case in the UK, because some of you have been asking me about that. I think he did an appeal. It is very hard to win libel cases in the UK because the press is awful in the UK, I think. I think they're very malicious. They give me very malicious vibes. But yeah, so that's what I pick up. So let's see. It's an update. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Then I will be doing Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerholder. And then I will be doing Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony. Thank you everybody for joining. Welcome. If you're watching replay, welcome too. Thank you for watching. I'm going to pull a few cards, check the energy out. Hi Brianne, how you doing? Nice to see you. I love that you always try to make my lives. I love seeing your profile picture, so sweet and so cute. I love it. So thank you. Thank you for joining. Okay, so let's see. Okay, wow, so this is very interesting. Like I said before, I've been accurate quite a lot about them. Check out my past videos. I actually have a playlist dedicated to both of them, so check that out too. With 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I'm using the Lightyear's Tarot. With 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, there's a lot of 9 of Wands is associated with taking inventory, journaling, looking at your past life. Not your past life, but things you've done in the past. And I think very strongly here that this is her energy. I'm getting a lot of her energy. 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and Page of Swords. I do believe strongly her and Johnny Depp are karmics. I've said this before, where your karmic is somebody they're meant to trigger you so that you learn. I had a karmic relationship. I think I've had like 3 karmic relationships where it triggered me to the point where I had to look at myself. And this is 9 of Wands energy. Looking at past life inventory. Some people look at it in order to continue the same behavior. For example, if you meet a manipulative person, okay, and you start to tell them about themselves, they'll kind of switch it on you and make you the problem, you know? And I think that she's very manipulative. I've said this from day one. I never believed her. People came after me. I don't care. I stand by what I said. And I strongly believe she has this ability, especially with Page of Swords. She wants so badly for the world, and I believe Angelina Jolie is like this too. They want the world to victimize them because they want to be seen as the hero and the victim. They want to be seen as this holy creature that can do nothing wrong, that's humanitarian and it's a victim of everything. Especially Amber Heard. I see that very strongly with her. Oh, you're so sweet. I see that very strongly with her. I see her kind of being shady. And being shady in a way that, and I did say this, I feel like she's working with execs that Johnny might have, pardon my French, but pissed off before in order to win the public favor. I think that's why there might be people coming forward against Johnny, unfortunately. I don't see it being authentic, some of the stuff I'm seeing coming forward against him. I don't know. I've never been a Johnny Depp fan, honestly. I love Edward Scissorhands, one of my favorite movies. But I've always been able, especially recently, to differentiate between an actor and their personal character. And he just doesn't give me the energy of somebody that would purposefully do wrong to somebody. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just don't get that energy from him. The King of Swords, Hierophant, and Six of Cups. He's going to be very careful with what he puts out because he knows he has a target on his back. I've said this before. I think he watches videos about him. I do. I feel like I strongly sense that. In fact, I think the woman he's going to end up with does videos on him and he finds her attractive. That's what I've gotten. And I said, I think she's European. I get European energy. But yeah, I really strongly think that because he watches these videos, he gets an energy of what's going to happen, how the public is viewing. Geminis, I feel like, do that a lot. Sun and Geminis tend to do that. So, yeah. Does anybody have anything to say other than what I read? I bet this live won't be that long. I feel like something's happening tonight. A lot of people haven't shown up, which is fine. I'll do these anyways. Even if one person shows up, I'll still do them, and I'm still grateful. But I think there might be something happening. I'm not a big sports person, so there's some sports event happening. It might explain a lot. But I'm still grateful for everybody that came and everybody who watches the replay. Okay, so let's get into the second couple, famous ex-couple. And they are from, what's that show they were on? What's that show they were on? Oh, gosh. Oh, Vampire Diaries. I tried to watch it. Maybe I should try watching it again. It's not really my cup of tea. But I tried to watch it. It's just not for me. But he is very hot. Ian Somerholder, oh my gosh. What a hottie. An absolute hottie. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm really excited to be doing this. Please like the video on your way in. Please let me know what you think. I do love to hear comments. Just be respectful if I'm doing a reading on and of me, please. We are people. Yay! Hi, Miss J. Welcome back. Yeah, I feel like you haven't been on a live since January, which is fine. I'm just happy that you're here. I love your profile pictures. It's so cute. Thank you. I'm so happy you're here. So yeah, Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerholder. Ian Somerholder is so good looking. Oh my gosh. She is a son of Virgo, I believe. He's a son of Sagittarius, if I remember correctly. Let's see where the energy is at today. Okay, so both of them are Queen of Air. I'm using the Good Tarot. And with Queen of Air energy, it's oftentimes about logic, which makes sense for being a son of Virgo. You said Vampire Diaries is addictive. Oh, you did? Okay. During the lockdowns, you watched it. Lots of people told me they watched it then. I tried to watch, I used to love the CW, okay? back in the day when there was the Melrose Place reboot. That's when I used to like reboots. Now I feel like everybody does them and they're so boring. Melrose Place reboot. There was another reboot, 90210. I love the 90210 reboot. I still watch it to this day, actually. I watch it on Netflix. And CW has an app that I put on my TV and I watch. And also Jane the Virgin. I love Jane the Virgin. But I never got into Vampire Diaries. I don't like vampires. I don't like things that have to do with vampires. I don't know why. It's kind of scary to know that a person can suck your blood. Your CC is off, and please, you need to activate it. Oh, you're right. I apologize. I should activate it. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. And thank you for watching. The next live, I will put my CC on. I'm sorry. And I'm so grateful you still watch. So thank you. I always forget that. So thank you. Should have done that today. And I forget to monetize them too. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. Hold on a second, guys. Please. I'm just going to pause this while I put on my CC. Okay, thanks for that. Thanks for waiting, guys. It's not letting me do the CC yet. I'll figure out how to do it, because I have StreamYard and then I have to do it on YouTube, so it takes quite a while, but I will get it. So thank you for letting me know that. Pride 3012. I love the Vampire Diaries of Savior. I need to watch it. I need to watch it again. Maybe there's just something but I don't like vampire stuff. Like I don't love True Blood, and I never interviewed the vampire. That kind of stuff. I don't really. Something creepy about vampires to me. Okay, so let's get back into the reading. Ace of Fire, Patience, and King of Earth. So I feel like there might have been, and I don't know so much about this relationship, but just the energy I pick up on, it was a bad breakup. I get cheating. I don't know if you guys know anything about this breakup. I get 2014. It could be the number 2014, the year 2014, and cheating. And him feeling like he could do better than her. I think she was very nitpicky. I get that energy. Sometimes Virgos, Sun of Virgos can be like that, especially with females. The shadow side of Sun of Virgos can be nitpicky. I love Virgos, but I'm just being real. The shadow side can be very nitpicky, critical, and sometimes I'm not saying that cheating is okay, but when people don't feel validated in a relationship, they often step out of it, and it's completely wrong. I think it's worse than being critical, but that's just what some people do as a way to get back at or feel validated in some way. So let's see. you guys know anything about cheating. I get that very strongly. So it's almost like he represented to her a continual lesson that I don't think she has learned yet. To have water, hang around, and Queen of Fire. She hasn't learned yet because I feel like there's some fire in her chart. She likes to live adventurously. She loves to live like spontaneously. I think she might be the kind of person that which I do too, moves from state to state a lot, moves, houses and stuff like that quite often. But she needs to ground herself. I feel like there might be some issues in his relationship too, but at this point with them, I don't see them ever rekindling. I think they have fond memories in the past, but when they're in the room with each other, there's a lot of energy, negative energy. Does Johnny still have feelings for her? No, I don't see that. I think there's a fondness for her and what they had, but I don't think he has feelings for her. Air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. When we are done, we are done. We give relationships many chances, but once we have called it quits, that is it. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the last couple. Thank you everybody for joining. Last couple is Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony. And I've recently done, I just recorded a video about Jennifer Lopez actually. And yeah, I just recorded it. Stay tuned because I'm going to edit it. It will come out first for members and then premiere throughout the week. So if you want to check out that membership, go ahead. Jada's in a lot of hot water. It's crazy, actually. But check out what I have to say about that because I feel like a lot of it is for karma, actually. A lot. It's for karma coming to play. Yeah, so let's get into it. Let's start with some cards. I actually live in the same city as Marc Anthony, just not that it means anything. It's just interesting. And A-Rod, actually. A-Rod lives here too. I live in Miami. I saw A-Rod 2 weeks ago in the street. It's funny. He's a lot darker in person, I thought. Not the complexion matters. I didn't know that that was him. And then I had to do like a double take. Ooh, this card is so slippery sometimes. Wow, okay. Intense. So, Knight of Coins, whenever they get together, they often, and he is a son of Virgo, she's a son of Leo. Whenever they get together, they make a lot of money together. So they might still have like investments together. I get like a restaurant. There's like a restaurant, something to do with food they do together. With Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, and Three of Coins, it seems like she's holding on to something with him. They are holding on to something with each other. It's more coming from her end, even though they're both married. Isn't he married? I believe he's married. With on to another one. I find it very interesting, because I follow him on Instagram, okay, because I love his music. I think Marc Anthony is one of the most talented people. I love his music, His voice is phenomenal. But I think Marc Anthony is, I see him all the time with like a young 20-something-year-old. And J-Lo is the only woman around his age bracket that he dated and married. And I find that very, very interesting. Yeah, I see that. I do definitely see that. I think he's the only ex that she can really be herself around. You know, because they've known each other for so long. She doesn't have to pretend. I feel like with Ben, she has to pretend. So with the Emperor, the Fool, and Knight of Swords, she will always be there for him, but he doesn't have the same fondness for her. You know, he doesn't have the same respect for her that she has for him. She reveres him, but he doesn't feel that way. But she has to be revered, you know, in like a weird way. She has to feel like the most beautiful. She has to feel like the most like up there. And I think Ben has shown that to her. Even though I feel like also that is she's not really being herself around Ben. But I think the love she has for Mark will never be reciprocated. She knows that. That's deep. Deep and sad. Okay, so I'm going to end the live here. It wasn't too long. I'm going to do some yoga. Does anybody have anything to say? Any last words? I'm about to open my can of water, so just be careful while I end things. Anybody have anything to say? No? Well, it's been such a pleasure, everybody. Thank you for showing up. I want to make sure I have closed captioning. I'm so sorry. The lives, it's just harder. Usually have them in my videos, but it's harder the lives because I have to like adjust it in YouTube, which is a whole other thing. I have one coming. I just recorded it. Miss J says, have you done a reading on Jennifer's career? Seems like she's on a downfall. I have one coming soon. So it will be coming. I just recorded it. And it's just funny. I was actually saying in that video that I know people that used to work for her, and some of them have nice things to say. Something that's consistent is that she's a hard worker. You know, she's from New York. New Yorkers work hard. But something that's also consistent is that she is very demanding. And I used to teach at a yoga studio that she used to go to in Beverly Hills in LA, and I was never there when she was there, but I would hear stories of when she would come and that she was like a diva. She would be very demanding, just not very nice, you know. And it was a lot. I mean, it's Beverly Hills, so we had a lot of celebrities come in, but she was not very nice. In fact, that's what made me. Her and Cameron Diaz. I met Cameron Diaz, and she was not very nice at all, actually. Nice. Same. I'm in NYC, and old coworker said she isn't. Yeah, yeah. And I heard that too. Actually, the person I know got fired. Two people I know got fired. Yeah. So I don't want to tell their stories, but it was just disheartening. Let me just say that. But I feel like a lot of people, like the old school New Yorker, you know, New York is very demanding, very stressful. You can feel replaceable. You know, it's like the creme of the creme go to New York and really thrive in New York because you're replaceable, you know, and everybody has such a strong work ethic in general in New York. But so they just accept it. So when you go to other cities like LA, like Miami, people don't have that same work ethic and aren't as strict. You have to like ease up or you'll get labeled, and it is what it is, you know. It's very sad. I must say this though. I met her, well, one of her children. I don't want to say which one, but I met one of her children, and they were very, very sweet. I was shocked, actually, how nice they were. And I didn't treat them with prejudice. I actually found out after that they were her child. I don't want to say which one, but very sweet. And it made me think, oh my gosh, she's actually a good mother to have children like that. Her child is that like eloquent, kind. Her child was very kind. And I was like, wow, that's nice. But from work stance, I just think she's very demanding. And people need to, especially as a dancer, she comes from a dance background, and dancers can be very demanding. Because I used to dance, I know, dance for many, many years, and dancers can be very bitchy and rude. And you have to remember, dancers have to remember, this is something I've had to remember, doesn't translate to the world. That ethic, dancing for 5 hours a day, being high demand, being stressed, it doesn't translate well to the rest of the world. She'd give you impossible tasks and these ridiculous requests that literally say, oh, yeah, I've heard that too. But look at Diddy. Diddy's the same way, isn't that so interesting? I've heard that about Cameron Diaz too. I met Cameron Diaz. I used to be manager of a restaurant in Soho. It's like Soho, Tribeca area. It wasn't Tribeca, excuse me, because it was above Canal, but it was in Soho, West Soho. And same thing. Cameron Diaz was not very nice. She came in making all kinds of demands, and I actually heard a friend of mine, her friend used to be Cameron Diaz's assistant, and said not the nicest things about her. So it's very sad, very, very sad. Okay, so I'm going to end the live. I hope you all, thank you so much everybody for joining, those who commented, those who were silent. I still love you all. Equally, I'm grateful for you all. And yeah, I'll be back next Sunday for another famous exit. If you have any recommendations, please write them below. I love you all. Take care.